Hello again. My name is Donald Robinson, and I'm going to be giving an informative speech about virtual reality. And I'm going to tap into the history of virtual reality as far as the past, the present, and the future. In the late 1930s, the only thing that came close to virtual reality were the simulations the military used to train their soldiers. Virtual, virtual reality being able to be played by anyone was thought to be an upper echelon or a far-fetched idea to everyone. Virtual reality is a computer simulation that offers the user the opportunity to experience different kinds of pre-produced programs as if in real time. And that quote was from Williams and Hobson, 1995. Jaron Lanier, founder of VPL Research Incorporated, was the first to coin the term virtual reality. That's a little history. A little background on how virtual reality became known. Well, the name anyways. As originally coined by Lanier, the term described total immersion in a three-dimensional computer-generated world. Jaron Lanier, and that was back in the 2010. Virtual reality is more accessible than it ever was in the past years. Virtual reality is still one of those commodities that everyone still is quite unsure about due to it being something we all think is new. There are two VR headsets there are more, but the main two are Oculus Rift and the HTC Vive. And they're going head to head in price range and specs and immersion. And I currently, just a little background, I currently have the Oculus Rift, and I have a little bit of games on there, and while playing my Oculus Rift, you do feel immersed as far as like from a standard console game versus the VR, because you have a headset that you put over your eyes, and then you have two controllers that you use and that enables you to move around in said environment. One of my favorite games on there is a medieval type game, and it's like a level-based game, or more of it's a level-based game, and I have a mod that allows you to walk around using the analog instead of using the analog to like travel or warp to a space. So you could walk around in the environment using the analog, and it makes you feel more immersed versus the time warping to a space. So, but while playing that game, I have the most fun being able to interact with objects via picking it up via the controllers. But there's so many other aspects about virtual reality. Like they have, okay, sorry, I'm getting a little bit off track. Let's go back to my speech. A computer-generated environment simulates reality by means of interactive devices that send and receive information and are worn as goggles, headsets, gloves, or bodysuits. I was going to tap into that before I cut myself off, but yeah, here you go. The future of virtual reality. This is where I come in. Remains the future of virtual reality remains to be seen. There are separate companies working on different projects that will help the player feel even more immersed into these virtual reality worlds. If these companies or a company can come out with a full body suit with headset included that is affordable to be bought by the general public, I feel like that company can become a juggernaut versus what we have now, because there's so many separate companies developing like gloves, bodysuit, and like the entire bodysuit. Like there's so many. Like if you have one company to accommodate this full bodysuit, I think I really believe it could become a juggernaut, and I think more people will be involved or try to get involved. But where I come in is I want to implement that. I want to be a driving force behind bringing all these different companies together, or just within one company, to build something that can be used not just for gaming, but virtually for the army, for schools, just taking it that one step further. But yeah, again, my name is Donald Robinson, and thank you guys for tuning in, and peace.